freaking cold in here. Oh my god, now it's hot. God damn it. Hey guys, it's Katya. Today I'm so excited for this video because I love Q&As. This is a very special Q&A because I hit 10,000 subscribers. I just want to say thank you guys so much for subscribing and watching and commenting. Your comments are my favorites. They make me laugh for hours. All I do all day is sit and read your comments. You can ask anyone. It's my favorite thing to do, and the fact that there are even comments to read is crazy to me. But yeah, just thank you so much for 10,000. I didn't even think I'd get to like 100. I'm an emotional pug. But I asked you guys to celebrate with me by asking me some questions, and that's what we're gonna do. Alyssa asks, have you ever broken a bone? I've broken 3 bones in my life. Here's some little story times for you. I broke my pinky because I was chasing my older brother around the house trying to give him a hug, and he ran to his room, and me desperately trying to reach out for a hug, I reached my hand in front of the door and he slammed the door on my pinky. That was really fun. I broke my wrist because I was running out of the lunchroom to recess and I tripped on the sidewalk crack. Like not a curve, like a literal crack. Like who trips on those? No one. I will answer that for you. No one. Me. And I broke my left arm because when I was little, we used to have a little slide in our backyard, and my older brother, who's 4 years older than me, said that I couldn't slide down the slide on my feet like he could, so naturally I tried and fell off the top of the slide. Like I didn't even start sliding before I fell. Like I literally stood up and just fell off the side onto my arm. Basically, this is all my brother's fault. Hugh asks, any updates on your stories? Oh my god, yes. Let me. In my video called What Boys Are Really Like in College, the last story I talk about is a boy who followed me in the clubs. And when I posted that video, he actually Snapchatted me. And he was like, oh, just watch your video, it was really funny. And I was like, oh, he must not know I'm talking about him. And then he said, well, I just think there's 2 sides to every story. Like it looked like you were having fun. I was like, yeah, no, you're right. Like I was having lots of fun running away from you. You're right. The same thing happened to me with my he told me he was gay story time. That boy DM'd me saying, hey, that was funny. You could have gone harder on me though. I was such an asshole to you. I agree. But we're all fine. It was all good and fun and fresh. I mean, if you don't want a story time made about you, then don't shit on me. But the update you've all been waiting for about Medusa. Apparently, a lot of people at her college watch my videos. And the only reason they knew that the videos were about her is because she was telling them all the stories that I told you, but flipped our names so that I was the bully. And they recognized these stories and was like, oh my god, she's lying. She was the bully, not this girl. Hi, if you're watching. Thanks for believing me. I appreciate it. Somebody from her school actually DM'd me and was like, thank you for making these videos. Like, she's still doing those same things to people, including me. Like, you've helped so many people understand her, like, and understand that she's not a good person. I was like, thank God. Well, I'm glad these videos helped someone. But yeah, so Medusa knows, and I'm sure she's watched them. But like, what can she say? I told the truth. This is just what she did to me, so like, there's not much she can do. Childish Gambino asks, do you currently or have you in the past played sports? I used to play volleyball and I ran track. In middle school, I played basketball and softball and soccer too. Now I sit on my bed and scroll through Instagram. Ellie asks, would you ever want to come to Australia? P.S. Love you. Love you too. Yes, I do want to come to Australia. I've been begging my parents to take me to Australia because, well, I can't afford to go there. So Harmony asks, what's the craziest thing you've ever said to a teacher? You guys are gonna get a story time about this, but basically in high school, one of my English teachers hated me for no reason. So because of this, they almost didn't let me get into AP English, and at the time I wanted to be an English major. So it literally made no sense for me not to take AP English. So I went to the principal's office and all the head of the English departments to try to convince them that he hates me for no reason and I should be in AP English. And basically I said he hates me because I don't think he's the funniest person alive and I don't laugh at his jokes. The teacher said to me, she's like the biggest feminist ever, and she said to me, well, there's gonna be times in life where you have to flirt a little. And this guy was literally like 70 years old. And I basically said something along the lines of, I'm not gonna flirt with your perverted little teacher when my writing should be enough. And they let me in. 500 subs with no videos asks, if you weren't doing YouTube, what would you do? I would be focusing all my time on writing my novel. Now it's kind of split. YouTube is getting the priority. But yeah, I'd probably have my novel finished by now. But it's okay because I love you guys. Lovely Roses asks, what's the worst grade you ever got? Like on a test or like a class? Because on a test, definitely an F because I had to take history. But in a class, I'd say a C+ because I had to take history. Claudia asks, have you ever gotten into a fight? The only fist fight I've ever been in was with my little brother. We were at a restaurant and I guess I said something making fun of him and he just punched me across the face. And I started laughing because he's a little kid, like obviously it didn't hurt. It was just like, really? Like in public in a restaurant? And then he tried again and I grabbed his fist like they did in the movies, literally swear to God. And I punched him in the face back. It's okay. Carmen asks, what do you wish would happen to Medusa that didn't? I wish she would learn her lesson because obviously she went to college and did the same exact thing. I wish that everyone who knew what she did to me and was there for me would stop talking to her because like literally what are you doing? I just think when people from my high school still talk to her and like all her pictures and whatever, who are actually like coming to me like she's crazy, like all this stuff and giving me all this information about her, when they keep talking to her, it just shows her that she did nothing wrong and that she can keep doing these things because she's not losing anyone. I will never understand why they still talk to her. Maybe they're all psychopaths. Mila asks, what's Medusa's Instagram? Guys, I don't want to get sued, okay? I've gotten this question so many times. What's your favorite place to shop? Right now, I think it's Brandy Melville. Adeline asks, who's your favorite singer? My favorite singer is probably Ariana Grande or 5 Seconds of Summer. When's the last time you cried and why? Oh, that's a hard one. The last time I cried was last week, and it's because my friend told me something that Medusa had said. Guess that thing's changed. Do you exaggerate some of your story times? LOL, you said don't hold back. I did say that. No, I don't need to. I don't know. I guess to me, I don't see them as that unbelievable because I've been living with them for this long. But a lot of you were like, nah, no way that never happened to you. Like that couldn't have happened. I'm like, yeah, it did. This is my life, like everyday life. So yeah, I don't exaggerate. Have you ever had a boyfriend and not told anyone? I feel like I always have to tell my best friend because what's the fun in having this little boyfriend if you can't tell anyone? Katie asks, are you pro-choice or pro-life? It is not pro-life, it's anti-choice. I am pro-choice. No uterus, no opinion. Arya asks, do you like Chick-fil-A? Yes, I really like Chick-fil-A. I just wish they didn't donate to gay conversion camps. Kaimarni's World asks, do you want to kill Medusa? I do. I mean, I don't think I could kill someone, but would I mind if she accidentally gets hit by a bus? Emma asks, how many boyfriends have you had? I had one in middle school, but I don't count him. So I've had 2. Atypical Autumn asks, how do you deal with insecurities and peer pressure? Any high school advice? My biggest problem with insecurity in high school was constantly comparing myself to others. I still do that, honestly, but way less than I did in high school. My advice is just stop comparing yourself to others. Realize that you don't look as bad as you think. Which is like, it sounds mean, but like it's so true. You just have to realize that even if you think you're ugly, someone else is gonna think that you're beautiful. Like, have you never been like, oh look how cute that boy is, and your friend's like, ew, no? Like, there's just different opinions, you know? And I guarantee you there's at least one person in this world that thinks you're beautiful. So like, why not just agree with them? Why not just believe them? My advice for high school is don't be fake and don't lie. It will just get you out of every bad situation in high school. Don't lie, don't be fake. It's so easy. Cadence asks, are you currently dating or crushing on anyone? I might have a teeny crush, but it's fine. We've learned boys don't like me, so we're just gonna crush it real quick. Like, we don't need that here. We left boys in 2018. Everything's fine. Ashley asks, what is something that triggers you? As much as I hate to admit it, like the mention of Medusa triggers me to a new level. Layla asks, do you ever wish you were never friends with Medusa after the first lie and drama she started? You know, my other video, I said yes, but literally the majority of my friendships and relationships happened because of our mutual hatred of Medusa. So I probably wouldn't have been friends with the people that I bonded over hating Medusa with if she never did that to me. So I don't know. Like, in a perfect world, we would have been friends without having to both hate her, but I don't know. I guess everything happens for a reason. Madison asks, does Medusa ever try to talk to you now? Oh, she tells my friends to give me messages from her. It's really fun. Kit Kat asks, have you ever had a man disrespect you and your friends while dating? Oh, he's disrespected me. My friends? I don't know. I don't think so. But me. Just every time. Star asks, do you have a job besides YouTube? I used to work at Abercrombie & Fitch. Haha LOL asks, are you currently seeing anybody that you did not tell us about? No, but maybe. Like, I'm hoping, but literally nothing's happened yet, so we'll see. Sophia asks, how old were you when you had your first kiss? My first kiss was in 7th grade. So like, I don't know, what is that, 12? 13. It was so bad. Bella Forget asks, what do you love most about having your YouTube channel? Bye, I love you so much, Katya. I love you too. My favorite thing about having a YouTube channel is getting to read all your comments. I don't know why. It's like more than like the subscribers or like the views or the likes, like the comments. I just spend hours reading your comments. Like, I have read every single comment ever left on my YouTube channel. It makes me so happy. Stone asks, can you make a video with Medusa? That would be fire. I would light her on fire. Can you do weekly story times? I've thought about this. If I do weekly story times, I'm gonna run out. I don't have a story time for every week of the year for the rest of my life. So I'm like pacing them so they don't run out. Right now I'm doing every other week. Meet This Weirdo asks, what state do you live in? I love you and your story times. Love you too. I live in California. Kuhain Shwari asks, do you have any fake friends? Not anymore. Everyone in my life right now, I can like honestly trust with my life. And yeah, the group may be smaller, but they are like the real, genuine people. Nicolette asks, what is your biggest fear? My biggest fear is the people around me dying. Samantha asks, what's your degree at Northeastern? I'm majoring in media and screen studies and minoring in English and musical theater. What's your least favorite part of college at Northeastern? I'd say how the students are really spread out. Like, yeah, we have a campus, but everyone's so busy doing everything. There's not like bonding things to do. So the first semester was kind of hard to make friends. I don't know, maybe when I join clubs and a sorority next year, we'll be okay. Hamilton asks, what was your favorite part about high school? Definitely the singing. I was in choir, glee club, musical theater, a cappella group that I started, like anything where you could sing. So that was definitely my favorite. Queen Nikki asks, are you glad Medusa got what she deserved? I mean, I literally don't think she got what she deserved. Am I glad she got something? Yeah, I guess. Daisy asks, when was the last time you talked to Medusa? I want all the teases. The last time I talked to Medusa is actually in my part 4 bullying series storytime video. We were in the office of the school talking about how she just told the whole school I was pregnant. And basically they asked if she was sorry what she did, and she looked at them and me and said, no, you deserve this. It's a great last conversation to have. What do you think was the worst thing Medusa did to you and why? P.S. I love you. Love you too. The worst thing I'd say is telling the whole school that I was pregnant. Not because I care what anyone thinks, but because it put me in meeting after meeting my entire senior year trying to explain, no, in fact, I am not pregnant. Ruined my whole senior year, thanks. What's your favorite video on your channel? Either one of my Medusa story times, because I have so much energy in those that it's like really funny, but I don't like rewatch them. because I'll get angry. I really like the first week of summer vlog or the spring break vlog. What's your favorite video? Comment down below. I'd love to know. Audrey asks, have you ever had a friend who dumped you for another friend? P.S. I love your videos. Thank you. I mean, kind of. For freshman and sophomore year, I had like a best friend. And then once we started forming into a group, I was slowly like pushed out. Probably not on purpose. I'm sure we just grew apart. But like, yeah, I guess it went from like us two to me and then like the group, so. But we're over that now. We don't talk about that anymore. I'm so done talking about that. Lena asks, if you could, would you redo your high school life without Medusa? By the way, love your videos. Love you too. Like I said before, Medusa made me make lots of friends out of mutual hatred. So I don't know. Would my life be easier? Probably 1,000,000%. You know, I trust myself enough to think that I would have made friends without her hatred. So yeah, I think I would. I think I would redo it. Like I said, everything happens for a reason, so I don't know where I'd be if I didn't go through that. Kiara asks, embarrassing period stories. I actually don't get embarrassed that easily because I forget so much. So if there was an embarrassing period story, I don't remember it. But the first one was embarrassing because I was on a vacation in a hotel room. Went to the bathroom, realized what it was, called for my mom, and she started taking pictures of me on the toilet and sent them to my family. It's just not what you want. It's not what you want. Gotcha Violet asks, will you ever game or vlog? Love you. Love you too. I do vlog. I vlog on this channel. You can see it in my vlog playlist. For gaming, I really want to play Episode. I feel like that would be so funny because I actually play that game by myself anyways. So I might do that. Milagro asks, do you enjoy telling your stories? By the way, I love you so much. I love you too, and telling stories is my favorite thing ever to do. It's so fun. Like, oh my gosh, it's so fun. I love making you guys laugh. I love making myself laugh. But yeah, I love turning crappy situations into funny ones. It's my favorite thing to do. But I think that's all the questions I'm gonna answer for now. If you have any more, comment them down below and I'll answer them in the comments. And make sure to comment on every video because I honestly love comments. Like, they make my entire day. Thank you again for 10,000 subscribers. I can't even say that without like, Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this video, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!